Okay. We should be going live pretty soon.
Great. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. All right. We are live.
Okay.
That's what it told
Should
me.
be going live pretty soon.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I think we're live. Can everyone
Okay,
hear
great.
us okay? I need to make sure that everyone can hear us.
I'm in the chat down here in the bottom right. Is that right? Or is there a different chat?
No, you gotta go to YouTube chat. That one is not.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Hold on. Okay, I just put the link. So.
I'm in the chat down here in the bottom right. Is that right? Or is there a different chat?
No, you gotta go to YouTube chat. Whoa, what is going on? Oh, I had opened up YouTube. I can't hear you, by the way. You're muted, Michael.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect. There we go. Well, did you pause that?
Oh, there's your dog.
Oh, yeah, there's my dog. Hey, what are you doing here? That's so funny. We're too loud.
All right, well, you can go ahead and get started on the drawing.
Okay, great. All right, so first of all, I wanted to thank everybody for being here for our 2-year anniversary. This year has been incredible, and we've accomplished a lot of things. So I wanted to thank you all for spending the day with us. And so here I am now at the Noderators website.
Oh, you gotta share your screen first, Michael.
Huh?
You gotta share your screen.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, so here I am at the Noderators website, and I'm going to go to get Ellipal, and then the Ellipal giveaway promo here. All right, so now we have the Ellipal giveaway selection here. Now we have 731 voters that are now eligible for the giveaway. So that's the most that we've ever had. And that means that they're voting for both champagne and for watermelon. So thank you so much for your support, guys. So now I'm going to download the voters list. Okay. Let's see, where is this? Hold on. I need to, hold on. Okay. Here we go. It's a long list. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to drop this list here into our random name picker. And this is to make sure that you remember that this is for the new Ellipal Titan. This is their latest model. So every Ellipal winner from this week and forward is going to be winning the latest model. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go, right here.
There's our winner.
There's our winner. If this is your address, you are the Ellipal Titan winner. Congratulations.
You know what would be fun is on our Noderators website, we actually let people register using DID and then associate their ELA address to their name, and then when we do the draw, it actually picks someone's name instead of an ELA address. So that would be
Yeah.
that way, like you don't, because I don't know what my ELA address is.
Right. That would be really great.
Yeah, something to think about. We can start talking about that.
Yeah. The I'm hearing what's going on in this video. It's like 45 seconds behind us.
You gotta turn off the speaker on your YouTube video because you probably have it playing.
Interesting. What? Let me try to find this.
Yeah, you gotta turn down that volume all the way.
It's somehow like playing in this little mini screen here. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Wait, so
problem solved. Okay, yeah, that's great.
Man,
I was hearing things from all over the place, and I was just trying to keep my cool. Yeah. All right, man. This is great. Now we can have a conversation here. That was crazy.
That's funny.
All right. Well, congratulations to our winner. I wanted to thank everybody in the community for being with us throughout the last year. It's been a really long ride, and we've hit milestone after milestone. And personally, I think that we've done far beyond what I thought we were going to be able to accomplish this year. And so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody in the community for being on this ride with us. It's been really incredible.
Awesome. You got some words to say for the second anniversary?
Man, I'm just really looking forward to what we can get done in the next year. I mean, honestly, I think the next year's really where we can prove ourselves and kind of get that adoption that we've been preparing for, over the years. So the next year is going to be really big for us, and I think that we're almost at the point where we can bring everything, bring the whole suite, provide everything that these D apps need to thrive and to grow on top of Elastos. And so I think the next year is really pivotal for us, and I think we're up to the challenge. I see a lot of development getting done every, now we're having the bi-weekly updates, and the things that we're getting done every 2 weeks just blows my mind. And I think if we just continue doing what we're doing, man, I think we can have a really fantastic year coming up. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Awesome.
How do you feel about the year coming up?
I think there's a lot of things to look forward to because it's been since December 2017. That's when it all started, right?
Right.
Well, technically it started in August, but December 2017 is when blockchain went live.
Yeah.
And so, over the next, for the past year and a half, the core team has been pretty busy in setting up the actual infrastructure, building out the pieces, building out the foundation.
Right.
And then slowly over the next year, it will all come together and it will actually make more sense than just, there's a lot of services on Elastos, and it's kind of really hard to keep track of everything, how everything is, how everything fits. I feel like that's all going to come together with all the things that are being planned out. There will be lots of updates. Obviously, I'm not here on live stream on behalf of Elastos, but on
No.
Noderators. But I can say confidently that there's a lot of things on the horizon, and especially when it comes to like getting developers on board to building more applications, because that's the only way you can grow out an ecosystem, not just by speculation, but actually using the technology and then making getting more users rather than just building out the infrastructure. We want to bring in more users, so that's going to be the main focus of next year.
Right.
So I can't wait for that. And Trinity browser, that's where it all comes together.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also, that's just one of the many products, right? Trinity brings in all of these different services together, but also, there's we're working with lots of I personally am working with one of the universities that is pretty close to where I live, and it's been mentioned a few times before, George Mason University. So we're trying to
Great.
collaboration with them, and then
Yeah.
a lot of things that DX team has in plans for going into Q4 next year. I think there's a lot of new things that people have not really, I wouldn't say they have been expecting it, but will be delivering starting next quarter. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've been very impressed with the Elastos Academy website. Man, that's very sharp. I think it's a really great place for developers to get started. So.
Oh yeah. For sure.
So KP, did you want to mention a little bit about the little ioeX thing going on?
What's there to mention?
About the mining?
Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna go ahead and demo a little bit of how anyone can start mining ioeX on their own computer, or using their supernode that's already out there, up and running, or wherever else, because you don't really need to be running an Elastos supernode to be running an ioeX mining node, because those are two completely different blockchains. So you can, like, if you wanted to, if your computer is powerful enough, you can actually run this node on your own computer, and that's exactly what I'm gonna demonstrate today. Like, you don't really need anything else other than the package that the Noderators team have available. But if you were to install all of our other packages, then you will get access to a lot of other things like metrics and alerting. So a lot of things like, if you have a supernode and you want to be alerted if one of your nodes is stopped growing, the height has stopped growing, or anything, if there's any issue like high memory usage, high CPU usage, high, if the files disk is almost full, or any of the issues, like it will now like email you on those things. So obviously you don't need those metrics package to be mining ioeX, but if you do, the metrics package includes not just the metrics for Elastos supernode, but also ioeX mining node together. So
Wow.
that's kind of where we are. So did you
That's
stop sharing your
great.
screen?
What?
Did you stop sharing your screen? If so, then I'm
Yes,
gonna.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, right now it's just it should just be showing me and you right now.
All right.
Yeah, so I think you can share your screen if you like.
All right. I'm gonna try to change this a bit.
I'd like to start.
All right. Can you guys hear me now? I think I should be okay now. Okay. Can you hear me okay though? If so, then I'm gonna go ahead and start the mining tutorial here for ioeX. Hmm. Trying to get this working. Let me see. Video capture. All right.
All right, there we go.
Okay. I don't know why. Can you hear me
I think
okay?
we're back.
Can you hear me okay? Michael? Can you hear me okay, Michael?
KP, are you
Yeah.
here? Oh, oh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay. Um. All right. That makes no sense. That I. Okay. So let me go back and change this. Video capture.
All right, there we go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Great.
Well, looks like uh, we forgot to do one more thing, actually, which is we gotta do 3 more draws
Oh, that's right.
for the ioeX. So,
Surprise.
surprise, we're back.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is for the ioeX that the Noderators have been able to mine, we are going to divide it between 3 different winners. So from this same list, we are going to.
You want to share your screen first?
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen right now. So from this same list, we are going to pick 3 more winners, and each one of them is going to win 1/3 of the ioeX that the Noderators have been able to mine. So here we go. Here's our first winner in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, once you do the drawing for ioeX, then I'm gonna go ahead and take over, so you can just leave.
Okay, great.
Because I think the reason we were having trouble earlier is I can't really use this live streaming thing and my own microphone at the same time. So
Okay.
like I have to close one of these. So when I do the tutorial, you can just get off, and then I'll just do the tutorial once you're done with everything.
Okay, great. Not a problem. Okay, so there's our first winner. We're going to do our second winner.
Make sure to copy paste.
Yeah, I put the winner in the YouTube channel.
Did you? I don't see it.
Yeah, so there's the second one. Yeah. There's our second winner. I have them both in there. So right after Itchy Chitty Kojak. Thank you for your comment.
Whoa.
Web Hyper, Voice Hyper, VIOP. That's a good question.
Well, that's something you guys are gonna have to ask Peter Strauss, because he's the owner of Hyper.
Yeah. Okay, so here is our third winner. 3, 2, 1. All right. If this is your address, you are our third ioeX winner. Congratulations. I'm putting that in the chat as well. Okay, so now we have all 3. You see them popping up, right, KP?
Yeah, but the sharing is kind of weird on YouTube for some reason.
Okay.
Because I can't see your message.
Oh, you can't see my messages? Okay.
No. Okay.
Here we go. I stopped sharing. I'm going to copy these addresses all right now. Just to
yeah, no one else can see the
be sure.
Addresses either.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna paste them all.
If you just put it on chat here.
Yeah, I pasted them in the chat for the YouTube channel under Michael and Trent.
No, we can't see it. None of us can see it.
Weird.
So can you like send me those addresses here on this chat, and then I'll share those?
Oh, sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so there's the first one. There's the second one. Wait, that's me! No, I'm just kidding. I did not win any ioeX, I promise you. But that's really great that you've been able to figure out how to create one of those ioeX nodes, because that's really helpful to really everybody.
All right. I put the addresses on YouTube, so I think everyone should be seeing those now. So yeah, if you're owner of any of those addresses, then feel free to message the Noderators Telegram, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Okay, so did you want to give your tutorial real quick?
Yeah, it will take about 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and you can go ahead and end this call, and then I'll just be doing the tutorial, and then we'll end the session.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
All right. Well, happy anniversary. Thank you so much for your support, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Later, man. All right. Can people hear me now? Is this okay? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get started then. So let me first go over to our GitHub page. So guys, if you haven't checked out our GitHub, it's github.com/Noderators. So right now we only have one GitHub link, but we will have more in the future as we work on more things. But basically the idea is that we wanted to give something back to the community. So if you are one of the supernodes for Elastos, if you didn't want to use the official version that is provided by the Elastos Foundation, you could also use our easy packages that we put onto our releases here. So this is our GitHub repositories for Elastos Supernode setup. So if you go to releases, you'll see that we have like 9 releases so far, and it'll give you descriptions like how to install different nodes, things like that. And then currently we only support running these supernodes on Ubuntu machines, but in the future we will provide support for other machines like the Red Hat and CentOS and other things like that, and maybe Docker in the future too. But you see that it contains the most latest updates for ELA, DID, token, carrier, bootstrap, and then there's our own metrics package that we created that basically watches over all of these different nodes and alerts you on if something goes wrong, like if the height of ELA node, your supernode, doesn't grow for like an hour, it will send you an email saying, hey, something is wrong, you should probably check it out. Or if your memory usage is high, if your CPU usage, if your disk is almost full, then it will alert you, things like that. Right? And then finally, today's topic is actually about ioeX, how we can start mining ioeX. Now, there are 2 kinds of nodes for ioeX. One is the mining node, which is the main chain node. The other is the DPoS supernode for ioeX. But obviously, we can't you will need to go to ioeX website in order to look at the program on how their DPoS supernode works, but it's very different compared to Elastos, so you might want to check that out by talking to them. But today's topic is about how you can set up a mining node, the POW mining node, the main chain node for ioeX. So if you wanted to look at the README file, the descriptions, then it's right here, ioeX. So let me quickly create a link here so that I can share. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, Noderators. Alright, if you wanted to follow along or something like that, I have put the link on YouTube chat. So that's the link that you want to go to for ioeX mining. So today I'm going to be running this mining node on my own local computer. So this is just my local computer, nothing too fancy. It's my regular Ubuntu machine here. And you can do it anywhere you run Ubuntu because we provide the package for Ubuntu machine. So, first of all, in order to run this ioeX mining node, it is independent, so you do not need to be running an Elasto supernode. You can just decide to run ioeX mining node and it should be just fine. You don't even need the metrics package. But like I said earlier, if you install the metrics package, then you will get the full service, like you'll get alerted and things like that. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the download, which is always going to be under releases. Look at the first, the latest release, go all the way down, and then there's the .dev package for ioeX. Just look at that link. I'm just gonna go ahead and create okay. Okay, I'm on the release page. I'm gonna go ahead and download it. Alright, there it is. So there's a question. ioeX mining only works on Windows and Linux. So that's a tricky question because ioeX themselves provide the binary for Ubuntu. So it only works on Ubuntu machine. But Noderators in the future, we will provide binary for possibly, and we do not want to promise anything, but we will try to have the binary for Mac so that you can possibly run it on Mac, but not sure yet. But at the moment, you can only do it on Linux, and even one flavor Linux, because there's so many different kinds of Linux out there. We're providing the package for the Ubuntu, so the Debian packages. So I downloaded that. And now what's the next step? The next step is to basically install it. So this command here basically installs this ioeX main chain node onto my computer. Alright, and then just go ahead and follow this. It'll just install all the missing dependencies. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the metrics package because you don't really need it. Now let's go ahead and change some configs here. So it's asking me to update the config file. So if I do that, I can see that it sets all the configuration defaults, everything like that. It is asking me to change the pay-to address. By default, like the address that we use as part of the package is one of our Noderators ioeX address. So you do want to change this this address, this pay-to address here, to your own ioeX address, because that is where the rewards will go to. If you don't, then it's going to go to our Noderator Champagne like ioeX address. You might want to do that if you're feeling generous, but that's up to you. And then the next thing you want to change is the miner info. Obviously you can put anything here, like I can put KP Woods mining or something like that. It doesn't matter, it's up to you. And then once everything is once you change those two settings, go ahead and update that. The only thing you need to do next is to just restart, and that's it, guys. That's how easy it is to run ioeX node using our package. And you can see that it's running, and I can also verify that it's running by doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Well, result is 1 because it's still mining probably. But one thing to keep in mind is this package uses 2 ports, 30,338 and 30,339. So those ports need to be open so that other nodes can talk to your node. And this, it really depends on your own machine where you're running the node from. Like if on AWS, it blocks everything by default, so you need to go to EC2 instance, security groups, inbound, and then open up the ports accordingly. If you're familiar with AWS, like you know what I'm talking about. But if not, like if you're running this on Azure or some other cloud providers, then they have their own instructions. So you might want to check with them on how to open up different ports, and you want to open up those ports accordingly. And you can see here that currently my ioeX node is syncing. It's currently at 17,000 height. It's still syncing. So because I believe there are, as of right now, there's like 150,000 blocks or something mined on for ioeX. So that's how you can check. The other way to check is to go to do this. So it looks like I'm on 24,000 now, and this will give me the same thing. But you can, as it says here, you can either do that or you can do this. Either of those works because there's the ioeX like CLI command, and then there's also this this REST API port that is exposed as part of the ioeX node. You can check the full list of endpoints that are available by going to this link here. So like you can do a lot of things, like you can check. Obviously this says 20,334, but our Noderators package uses 30,334. The reason we did that is because the Elastos main chain node runs on 20,334, so we wanted to not collide with those ports, so we changed it to 30,334 for the REST port. So then you can do that to check the height. You can also do a lot of other things, like this one. Let's see, it gets in a node state. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this here, and it's looking like it shows me the current height, all my neighbors, things like that. So that's how I know it's working. And you can also check on some other commands, like this will give you the number of connections to this node, or this will give you the neighbors again. The timestamp of the port that they're using, the IP address. All these nodes are connected to your own node. And then you can also check the balance using this. So obviously it is 0 because I do not have anything on this ioeX address right now, or maybe the height is syncing, and because the height is syncing, it doesn't show me anything, because if I don't have anything at that point. So then you can check out, and this is just different ways of interacting with the same service. There's the CLI command that I said, like comes with the package, or you can use the RPC port and does the exact same thing. And you can check out all the RPC endpoints by going to this link here, and feel free to check it out. It's very similar to Elastos RPC APIs or REST APIs, so nothing too fancy there. But that's pretty much it. Like that's how, and I have my ioeX node running here on my local computer. If I'm lucky enough, I can I can start mining ioeX. So that's how easy it is to do this. So I hope that was enjoyable. Do you guys have any questions? If so, then you can put it on YouTube chat. If not, then we'll just end the call, because it has been almost an hour here. So all right, no questions. That's good. All right, guys. Well, it was fun. So let me see if we have anything planned here. Okay. Well, I think that's it. So we'll be ending the call here. Thank you guys so much for joining in. You have a good day. Thank you. Bye.